Hi, I'm George and I'm here today to talk to you about adding a recorder to our farming camera kit. This has a couple of uses. Obviously, if you want to use your cameras outside of, say, foaling or calving season or lambing season, you can use your cameras as security cameras. And having those recordings are really useful. So to do this, we're going to do away with the computer for viewing and we're going to bring in a recorder to make this happen. I've got one here ready to go. Bit of a Blue Peter moment. Right, the first thing that we're going to run through is how to wire up the recorder. We're only concerned with 4 connections today. First one would be the power for the kettle lead going in. The second one will be the LAN port here, and this is our data connection that we're going to bring our video camera feeds in on. The next one is the HDMI output, and this we're going to connect to our TV screen so we can see everything that's going on. And the fourth and final one that we're interested in is the USB input, and this will be for our mouse. This is for controlling the recorder and inputting all of our information that we need to use. So first things first, I'm going to connect up the power, which I have here, into the back. The next thing that I'm going to add is the HDMI connection. And then what I'm going to do is from the back of our router, I'm going to take a cable, go into the LAN port, and then that is going to be plugged into port 1 or 2 on the back there. The final thing that I'm going to connect is the mouse provided to control the recorder. Now that it's all connected up, the first thing that we need to do is we need to turn it on with the power button here next to the power input. Now our recorder is powered on, we need to get our TV onto the correct input. For us, it's on the HDMI there, it's already found it. We select it, scanning for the device, and it should come up. Here today we're using a Hikvision one, and it's just loading in. Now that we've got our recorder up on our TV screen, we're going to use the mouse to click through some of the settings and get this configured. First things first, I'm going to set this in English, I'm going to apply that. Now, a really key thing here is that we make sure that the password we give this recorder is the same password that we set for our camera and we wrote down. For us, it was really simple. We kept it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D. Same again to confirm the password. And we don't need a camera activation password. We just hit activate down in the corner. We're going to skip the unlock pattern as we don't want to do that. And we're just going to go through all the settings here, making sure that DHCP is enabled. We just click next. And we're just going to go through all of this and finish. This now drops us onto the home page where you obviously would have camera tiles, but we haven't got any cameras connected yet. So we need to go into this. So the first thing we do, with a right click on the mouse, we then go to exit full screen. This now brings up settings, and we want to go to the configuration wheel at the top here, and we click into that. The first thing we do is we're going to check the exceptions. Now, sometimes there's a buzzer alarm and it makes an annoying sound. So we're just going to check that that's all turned off on all of these. Of which on our recorder, it is already set. So we're now going to go and we're going to set the cameras up. So we go into camera, and over here on the right hand side beneath operation, we've got a little pen with a line underneath it, and that's the edit one. So we click into that and it brings up edit IP camera. To add our cameras, we're not using plug and play, we're using a manual connection. Now what we can do is we can add the IP address of the camera. This is the number that we use on Microsoft Explorer when we open a tab and log in and look at our camera on our PC or laptop. I know that this camera is on 192.168.1.64. I also know that our password, same as previously, is 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. We now hit OK, and that adds our camera. Now that we've added our camera, it changes to the online status on here, and we've got our IP address of it added, and we can now go in the top left-hand side to live view, and we should get a view of me. Here are my hands, and it's all working all okay. If you want to add more cameras, you can do it in the exact same way, over in the configuration section. And again, in camera, we just go down and we add more and more up to the 8 cameras permitted on this recorder, or however many cameras you can add on your recorder at home. If you want more information on how to set anything up, go to our help site. We've got loads of great guides there, and you can log a support ticket for one of our help desk team to get in touch with you to help solve your problems. Thank you so much for watching today, and don't forget to like and subscribe.